didn't get to work because I did actually get the game. I'm gonna work on I need to work on these settings. I did turn off the music volume and stuff. Just because I do not want you guys, getting blinded and stuff. So yeah, did not want y'all getting blinded, and so I just didn't want to do that stuff. But I did actually get the game. So I guess we'll get into a new game and see where you are poor and bald. Get to work. I hope you guys are literally ready for me to get to work, because I need to get to work right now. Okay. Okay, so hold that to break. Oh my. Oh my girl. Okay, nah. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I do need to actually change this camera sensitivity. This is weird, really weird. I cannot play like this.
This story is a metaphor for climbing the corporate ladder. And you may be thinking that the rollerblades are a little goofy. But just last year, people were selling other people's digital copies of monkeys to try and get ahead. So, rollerblades are really not that far-fetched. And who doesn't like a little speed in their life? So, rollerblades it is. But just remember that everyone struggles to get job interviews, so try not to get too discouraged. Good luck.
Okay, I guess we can't make it up there. Oh. Whoa, whoa! Let's go. We're still not at our first interview yet, but we're doing good. No way, bro! Oh my god. Oh.
Fun fact, the average American applies for 40 jobs before they get a single interview.
No!
That's really...
Way, bro. Really don't. Don't lie to people like that. I'm getting to work right now. Whoa. 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 This is such a goofy game, bro. It's a fun game. Oh god, no. Don't get me wrong. It's a fun game. And I like it. Already. I already like it. But like, it's also a scary game. Oh! No, 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 no! No, hey, oh, ow.
Unfortunately, the company doesn't accept resumes, so you'll have to go back and enter all of your resume info into their online form.
Let's hope I can make it. Okay, I guess I can't. No! Oh, my head! The grind set. The grind set.
The Grind Set.
Welcome back to The Grind Set, the only business-minded podcast that gets you real results. This is episode 69. Question:
What's up, Chaz?
what's the one thing that'll get you a job?
See if I'm still on the first stage or not.
Guaranteed.
Answer: a clean resume.
Let's get serious. Only sheep make resumes.
Cowards.
Hear me out. Rollerblades.
Love it.
Your employer needs to know that you care about speed,
Yes.
about efficiency.
Go off, King.
They need to know you're willing to risk it all for the job. And we're going to tell you all about it in our 5-step course. But first, the hottest new technique to get you that job promotion you deserve. Extortion? Right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
So, the company got your online resume form, but it looks like they're now wanting a traditional resume. So if you could send that over, that would be great.
Oh god, bro, this is actually so hard. We got the grind set. Our first one, at least. First ever grind set. But I'm also just not good at this game. This is not my strong suit. I'm still applying for jobs, bro. Come on, come on. Good boy. Come on. Nice, nice. Are these oily or greasy or whatever? Aren't these those things? Come on, I need to get to my first freaking interview, bro. Yes, okay. No! No, no, no! Okay, I'm gonna try and...
So their automated system scanned your resume and didn't find the terms high achiever, team player, or crypto anywhere and automatically rejected you. Sorry.
This game will not let me be a good boy. But he got the ground set, so I'm not too worried about that.
Hey, welcome to your first job interview. I know it can be a little nerve-wracking, but just relax and do your best. You're sure to get the job. Congratulations, you've completed the interview process. Unfortunately, the company needs you to do a take-home interview. I see a note here that says, sorry for making you jump through all these hoops.
We're dominating right now.
So the company
I'm sorry if
just
I'm being
needs
so
one
quiet.
more
Like, I'm
interview.
really
The note here says, last one, we promise. And to ignore the hoops on fire. That's just a technical bug in their hiring system.
No! No! What help. What the hell? Oh, what do I do? Bro! Oh, dude, I was so close. Why so cruel to me? No way. Wait a minute. What is? Oh. Dude, no. Dude, no way, bro. Dude, oh my, bro. Come on.
There it is, the offer letter. You grab the letter and read it out loud.
No.
We regret
I need the
to
job.
inform you that the role has been filled.
I got past the first interview.
Yeah, you should start watching me soon. I was. You don't want me to be at the end of the game by the time that you walk in. But the game does take like 10 to 12 hours on the normal.
Ding, 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 little
Ah, going back to square one always stings, but you're not alone. This happens to everyone at some point in their lives. Luckily, your mom says that your Uncle Gerald has a friend who can hook you up with a job at their warehouse. I know it's your birthday, but the company saves money when the new hires do their training on Saturday nights. So it's time to get to work.
Ow.
Congratulations on completing your training. Go home, get some rest. Tomorrow is your first real day at work. Ah, your first day. And look how big the warehouse is. Think of all the room for productivity. There are absolutely no downsides to working in such a massive open building with no railings or safety structures. None whatsoever.
Yes. Wait. Huh? Oh. Oh, do I gotta redo this all?
Oh, don't worry. Everyone falls from the 14th floor on their first day. It's a rite of passage.
That was great speed. With great speed comes great redonkulous abilities. Oh god. That is not a good thing. Okay. No, hey, no.
You know, some people complain about the lack of railings. But honestly, fatal injury aside, it really does let you move more boxes per hour.
Yeah, it also lets you get more injuries per hour, but okay. I've hit my head like 18,000 times. That's fine, right? Yeah, I know. I know, I was just suck it up, right? What the? No, I forgot, bro.
Hey there, champ. I've noticed you've been falling quite a lot recently. But listen, everyone is good at something. And even if this isn't your thing, we both know that you have something beautiful to offer to this world. And so, when you're feeling like this game is too much and it's time to give up, we've added a fun little button to let you know
I'm
that
working
you
right now. I'm a
are a
warehouse
quitter.
worker.
A big old quitter. A big fat quitty McQuitterson.
Like literally bodyboarding. What is your... That's the job you applied for?
No, it's the job I got. No, girl! Oh my god.
Okay then.
If you're nervous about
Hey,
the lack of training,
hey.
don't be. The higher than average
You're
workplace
supposed to watch
injuries
me
are
play
just
the
a
game.
coincidence.
I am watching.
No,
you.
you looked at me play the game.
I'm watching you play the game, but I don't understand what I'm watching.
You're watching me get to work.
I don't understand what
Just
work
watch.
you're doing.
Just watch, and you'll get it.
He's not even made it.
Oh my God! I can't do this game, bro. Oh come! No, no. Oh. I should probably just keep on doing that and just falling down. Bro, no. No, why didn't he grab on? I will not give up. Oh, come on! Oh. Can't. Get me up there. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Where am I? My bad, guys. I'm sorry I'm not talking. I'm just trying to concentrate on this. I do not want to have to do this all again. No. No. No, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I supposed to go? No! Come the hell on, man. Maybe I'll let them do this for me, do the freaking flingy thing for me, because I cannot do it. Oh my god.
Dad, if you're not watching me, in 5 minutes.
Oopsie daisy. I don't remember. I fixed it. Yay. Wait.
have you heard of this cool new game called Get to Work? Now that sounds interesting. A new game called Get to Work. That sounds like it could be up my alley. For always all these people playing it. I've been very enamored watching everybody play Get to Work. It's been very fun. Actually, Squeaks is playing it right now.
Call Atrioc. Atrioc doesn't pick up his phone. I was stuck. I passed all of this. I didn't pick up his phone to tell me where to go. What kind of friend is that?
I have to give you a fair warning. Obviously, I have been playing up my involvement because the ideas, guys, are the most important part of the process. However, I kind of suck at this game. I think I'm pretty good. Listen, I don't want to say it before I do it. This is our menu. It's Wealth Magazine. Sam Bankman-Fried's still a hero in our eyes. We also didn't pay him for his likeness or his name to be used in the game. You are poor and bald. Get to work. I wrote that. No big deal. We have to have TTS. This is a TTS game for sure.
Hello, Atrioc. The Glizzard Wizard. Are you
I'm taking away
ready
Vine
to
Whip.
try and complete a game for once in your life?
Okay, so we're starting out in our mom's basement, as all good CEOs do, and we need to get a fucking job, so we have to apply. And that's
The
when
story is a metaphor.
Connor Dog VA comes in.
And you may be thinking that the rollerblades are a little goofy. But just last year, people were selling other people's
This is terrible.
This is terrible. So, rollerblades are really not that fun.
I should be able to beat the first room on the first try. I've played this game enough, because we're doing a fucking developer playthrough, developer in air quotes. I have to get all the grind set podcasts. And this might be tough for me because they're hard and out of the way. The Grind Set. Welcome back to the Grind Set, the only business
Who the fuck is that?
podcast that gets you real results.
Who the
This
fuck is that?
is episode 69. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm not gonna get enough height. Oh, I'm not gonna get enough height. It's not my fault. It's not my fault because of the fucking vine booms. If 5 vine booms wasn't funny, then 6 is not funny. Release the 7 boom cut. You know how we have like the Snyder cut and like director's cuts? That's what cinema's gonna be in 5 years. Where people ask TikTok creators to release the extended cut with more vine booms. Silence non-devs, a dev is playing, okay? I'm gonna show you how it's done. I'm gonna cruise through this room at record pace.
I've got like 4 hours and want to die. In a good way.
I've got 4 hours and I want to die in a good way. Can I use that quote for the box? Is those saying, bro, tune into small ants? Oh, what am I gonna see? Oh, what are you doing? What, is he mashing his way up the building? How is he gaining height? He's been like this for 10 minutes? Where is he even in the context of the level?
Yeah, Atrioc did say this is the intended way
No,
a while
that's
back.
not what I said!
What in God's name are you doing? I decided instead of playing the game to just climb to my way to CEO.
How is he getting height? I don't get it. Whenever I do this, I slip and slide. What is he holding? Easiest game of the year. So they're calling the rage game easy!
That's right. This is what a CEO looks like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Oh, no!
Hey, welcome to your first job interview.
And I never doubted. Squeaks, thank you for the raid. I heard you gave up. I'll tell you what made me sad was Squeaks slamming face first into a dumpster and breaking my game with the most viewed stream of it instantly in the first 30 minutes of play.
Uh-oh. Devs? 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 Devs, please.
Okay, offer letter. Time for my job. This is the hardest part of the game. Just gotta ease my way up, ease my way over, and snatch it.
We regret to inform you that the role has been filled.
Back home! This hits too close to home. Dude, I saw so many people saying that in other chats today. They were like, damn, this is too real. Hits too close to home. And I'm like, If a guy falling down an endless pit into their own bedroom, I think it's not that close to home. It's not that. I don't even understand how this works. How does Smollett do it? Oh my. That's not even that hard, bro. Yeah, why did we never think of that? You just fucking spam it. Time to learn the squeak skip. How do they do it? You have to be uniquely stupid. How the f did Squeaks manage to ram this dumpster so fast that he merged with it? Snow and I were talking yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, I'm worried you're gonna breeze through the game too fast." No, I don't think it'll be a problem. I'm walking in. That's so frustrating. I watched Squeaks do that 100 times, and I was screaming at my screen. Every time Squeaks didn't grab, I was like, just press f***ing grab. It's not hard. Just press. I was getting so mad. I'm gonna walk in. I'm supposed to be good at these parts. I used to crush these. There it is. Warehouse manager job, baby.
Pick the free hat. I'm dying to know what it looks like.
Now I just have to navigate this. And finally, I'll get that promotion I've been grinding for. All right! And I guess, even though I've been to college, you just aren't counting ASU. I can't hear me! I did see a great tweet today that was like, "Hey, Joe Biden,
Joe Biden, check this guy out."
Dang, this guy sucks.
I'm gonna lose my mind! How much TTS money do you have? It's like $7 per TTS.
Why,
The
kinda
vibe
picked
booms
up
are
though.
extra. Value your money. What I was trying to say is there's a funny tweet today where a guy said, "Hey, at Joe Biden, I've always thought of you as a father, and I have $879 in unpaid parking tickets. What can we make happen?" I wish I thought of that. That's a fire fucking tweet. And then. How does Smollett do this?
Okay.
Flip.
You know, you said you don't like modern monetary theory, and I'm actually really interested in your analysis. So I think
What do you think? It's a good time? I'm playing the game we released today. So maybe it's not time for me to pull up a whiteboard and talk about MMT. What? I will say this about MMT, even though I shouldn't. I shouldn't even give in a little bit. Aiden just bought the book, The Deficit. Oh, me! Oh, me, dude! Your stupid f***ing question put me at the bottom of the f***ing warehouse.
Pretty standard.
I am so proud of you, friend.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Nothing like a real friend speak me through to TTS. Oh, thanks. Nothing like a real friend speak me through to TTS. Oh, Linkus bought the book, The Deficit. Oh, me! Oh, me, dude! Your stupid f***ing question put me at the bottom of the f***ing warehouse.
Pretty standard.
I am so proud of you, friend.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Nothing like a real friend speak me through to TTS. Oh,
Hello. Okay, so today we are gonna go over all of the skips. I'm gonna try to do my best to down this next the next area. You can down easy enough. This is where we start to get into the realm of difficult jumps. So if you see in my top corner, I am at 45 FPS. Up here you'll see I'm at 45 FPS. You kind of need to be at 45 FPS, especially for this one. So these are called top grabs. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to here and grab the very top edge of it, and it'll launch you straight up, or like launch you up in a certain way. So you're going to hit the corner like this, or the edge, and you'll go up. So if you have 60 FPS, so that's what you want to do there. You want to hit the top. It's called a top grab. You're going to grab the top of it, literally the top edge, and then it'll launch you up. but you have to be on 45 FPS. I don't know why, but you do. And if you look at the top runners, like the world record holder right now, Karem, when he does it, he runs normally at 60 FPS. But then you'll see him pause a lot, and whenever he pauses, he switches to 45 FPS. So he'll switch between the two, and that's crazy. I don't really know how he does it, but he does it pretty seamlessly. So he'll pause, he'll switch it to 45 FPS whenever he needs to do a big skip like this, and then he'll go back to 60 FPS for just the regular run. So I figured that out while watching him, and I thought that was very interesting. I just stay on 45 FPS because I don't think it makes you any faster. It's just smoother on 60. So, but 45 you kind of need, and I don't really want to be switching back and forth between them. So this is the 45 FPS. If you want to do 60 and not do this, then you are just going to have to do the regular route. So we'll kind of do the regular route here. There is like a little skip on the same spot. So that was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. So you just continue like normal, and then there is this kind of a skip where you jump up straight into that booster. So right here. So you want to keep your speed, and you want to play around with how this works for you. But you're gonna hit this, and you're gonna land on that booster, and then from here we're gonna cut straight right. Cut straight right onto here, jump up to this, hit this wall, and then kind of try and get on and grab this. So, and then you can do the grab technique and flick up like I told you at the beginning. So that one's pretty hard for me actually. I'm surprised I did it first try, but you hit this wall and you kind of want to flick over to the wall, so you kind of jump off the wall, because otherwise you're kind of stuck on that wall. So you kind of want to flick over, and if your guy gets off, then you can grab on the black wall, and the black wall is climbable and everything, so it's not
I
too
know how to
bad.
get under the dumpster.
But yeah,
I don't
so
want to,
for
because
all
that would
at the
ruin my
beginning,
run.
you want to just hit
But I know how to do it
here,
if I want
hit the
to
top
run.
grab, come up, regular grab there, and then you just want to jump to the right here, keep speed, go up here, and then kind of
Okay,
do
once you
that.
hit that
Like
thing,
when you
then you
jumped
go
up the wall and I didn't
straight.
grab there. So another thing I like to do though, if I miss that grab, instead of dropping down or whatever, redoing it, I can just come up to here and top grab this. So if I top grab this, which I didn't do, I messed up. Try this top grab again. So like that, and then you'll just pop up to here. And then once you're here,
Then we need a lot of speed
you
on
can
this.
just climb over this wall to skip, and then you'll see that there's a little hidden booster here. This booster will take you all the way up, and you can skip that wall and just come in here. And then now you're onto this boost, which, surprise, surprise, is another top grab. So I'm gonna go back down and show one more skip. So if you were to do everything else normally, I believe, yeah, we can go over here. So if you didn't want to do the top grabs, then you can just do everything normal. When you get to the pay raise, right here, when you get here, you're just gonna skip this booster, come onto the side area, and just do the same thing. So you're just gonna
It's
come
not
here,
an
climb this
easy
wall,
thing to do.
and
We're
then
probably not gonna do it one more
pop up
time.
into here, and then hit this booster.
I can definitely do it.
So
I know
same thing.
that.
If you don't want to do the top grab, then do that. But here we're gonna top grab on this. You can do this one without being 45 FPS, but when you're on, you'll hit that wall, you'll clip that wall, and then you can swing up and climb on the wall. But if you're on 45, you could jump over it.
Oh,
way
oh,
way
oh,
further
yeah.
over.
Okay, I got that.
So 45 FPS is just way better. So yeah, that's that skip, and then you can also
Okay, so now I
skip
know.
here. So if
Now
you
I
have
know
enough
the
speed, you
grind
can actually go up this. So actually, we can go ahead and
I'm gonna get the
try
grind set.
to do that because I actually haven't done that. So I'm gonna try and get back down to where we were. This and try and do it all together.
What
Top grab
was
here,
that?
keep your speed, and then you want to go over there. So this one would only be available or an option for 45, since 45 is the only one that you can actually clear the jump, because you're gonna want to clear the jump and also have enough speed from the jump to hit this next thing that we're about to do.
No!
So we're gonna hit this, keep speed, and then I wonder if this is enough speed to get up. Probably not. So you could do this. Is that enough speed? Yeah, so you could do that. So that's the idea. That's the general idea there. So with that, there's not very many skips. You could just kind of skip this one and just go to the left here to get to here. But other than that, oh, there is one here too. You can go here and get to here as well. I don't really do that one. I'm not very good at it. But if you do have enough speed, you can just land in this curve and keep going. But yeah, other than those, the skips are done for this area. So now we're just gonna exit like normal. Okay, on to the next area. You can skip here into this little dip here, but I am not good at it. But you can do it, and I don't think I'll be able to, but we could try. There you go. Could have had that if I grabbed onto the ledge, but I did not. But you get the gist of it. So if I grabbed onto it, I would have been fine, but that's the idea. So, yeah. That's what I thought was going to do. Okay, here you can actually take that jump right there that I just did and land just straight into here. So I'm actually going to try not to do that because I need to get better. Okay, straight into it like that. Keep your speed. I kind of fucked it, but yeah, you keep your speed and exit there. So I'm just gonna use it like normal because I messed it up, but pretty obvious what you're supposed to do. On to the next. This one has a pretty big skips in it. So right here, there's a skip where we're gonna jump up to the second floor from this. You're gonna land down on this corner and jump up this block up here. And then once you're up on this block, you can get enough speed to just skip the third floor.
Owie! Mommy, why is that man's face all
And then now
red?
that we're on the fourth, this is a bigger skip here, where we're gonna jump onto the top block at the end of this. So up here, you'll see this block. We're gonna jump from here and go up here. Normally, normal run is you go to here and you do all this. That's a time waste. So we're gonna hit here, and I like to go on the right side of it
Now we know that that exists.
and just grab over here.
Which is good.
World record, what he does is he carries a lot of speed. He'll bounce off this pillar and grab this, and then just swing up and go, which is obviously way better. But I don't really know how to do it very well. But obviously, you keep your speed and you bounce off and you can grab it. I can try and give it a go,
Okay, we
but
got that down.
all the promises there. But yeah, I usually grab this sidewall and get up, and then just do the rail. And then, so that's what we're gonna do right now, and then we'll try the second harder option. So come up here. That was really bad. That was so bad. Okay, we're gonna just redo that one. Yep, launch up on the right, and then just like that, and then we're up. So that's what I do there, and then you just have to come over here, land here, and then hit this rail like normal, and then you're done. I'm gonna try the harder one.
Time to get the grind set again.
There we go, just like that.
The
I've done
grind
that
set.
before, but that's the
Nah, man, see, there's
Even
really only
better.
3 rules for success. Number
And then I'll
1,
just
always
skip that
wear
rail.
a suit.
So-
Number 2, rollerblades.
Yeah, and then
Never
we're-
leave home without them.
Okay.
here.
What's number 3?
immediately we
What?
Don't. You just keep your
You
speed.
said there's
don't
3
need to
rules,
grab
so
this, you just
what's
fall
number
down.
3?
You don't
Well,
need to
if you
grab
have to ask, you don't know.
Well,
And then you just gotta practice grabbing and releasing immediately instead of waiting. If you just want a faster time, so you just need to get used to the timing. Typically, it's just you kind of grab and then release like immediately. Here, you kind of have to wait a little bit, and I did not, or I waited too long. But yeah, you just need to practice on how to do that. Pretty obviously, here you can actually skip and just go straight into the jump, which is, I mean, not really a crazy skip, but it technically is. So you just go up, and you just can go straight into the jump. And then actually here we're actually going to go into one of the bigger jumps in the entire run. Saves I don't know how much, but it saves a lot. You want to keep your speed coming here and just hold forward. You're going to hold forward. We're going to get into that upper section right there. And then go up. And then right around the end, you want to fling over and land on that ledge. And I did not do it because I am that. But if you miss that, it's kind of like a run, because you have to go through all of that on that side and then come back. So we're gonna do the skip and get back. Here, speed, forward, forward, forward. Maybe you just hold forward and don't look at all. Go up and then fling over. Yeah. So kind of what I just did there is I think what happened is I was looking over to the edge or looking over to the side, and that was causing my momentum to kind of slow down. So if you just don't do anything and just go straight up till you hit that edge and then fling after that, it looks like you have speed, enough speed to do it. So from here, we can just kind of go up straight into it and then do everything normal. Everything after this is pretty normal. So we're just going to do this like normal and then hit these boosters like normal. No top grabs here or anything.
I have an idea.
And then I think there is a glitched top grab, but I don't know if they patched it, where you could hit the, I think the edge here, and you can actually go up and out of the map, but that does not count for the glitchless category, and I don't know if they patched it or not. They probably have patched it. I've never done it, but I have seen it done. Here we're going to do like another really big skip, and this one's pretty scary. This one's scary.
Okay, we know that we're...
Let's see. Come on, over here. Bounce up, and then yeah, you want to land in this right there. That's what you want to aim for, is this. And then once we're here, we're going to do another skip. So we're going to come up here. This is normal, but once you hit the third one of these, we're going to launch up and out to get into here. So I missed it. But you want to land in there, and then if you have momentum, if you don't have momentum and you kind of fuck up, you could just drop into that and go out like normal. But if you have momentum, you can actually swing out and carry it all the way into the finish. So we're going to try and do the second option.
What did I even just do?
I am also really bad at this.
So random, bro.
Kind of like that, and then you keep your momentum, you can swing out. Yeah, so that's that. That whole section you skip. You just skip in two jumps, basically. Here's another one of the big skips where you can do it on 60 FPS, so it's not crazy. But I feel like 45 makes it easier. I've done it pretty consistently on 45. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna come up here, like that, just skip that. Go onto this grass area with speed and hit this little nook and go over this ledge, like that. You can also, if you kind of mess it up, let me see if I can get out of here real quick. If you mess it up, you can also just literally, oh, oops, give me back in. You can just come here into the bottom of this and just go straight. But you want to get over to here, because we're going to top grab this booster. You're going to top grab it, it's going to launch you up, and you want to get over to that top platform. So you can either grab on the right and go to the right, which kind of like puts you through those bars right there, but it's a little sketchy. But you can do it like that, and you kind of just have to hold right immediately to get through. Or you can go to the left and just go around the whole thing, which I usually do. It's just easier for me. So go around it like that. Then you just hold left and then hold right, and then you get back on here. And then from here, you could just jump to this right here. And then I've seen people top grab this to launch basically. I think it's just faster, but you don't need a top grab. You can just do a regular grab and just climb over the ledge there, and then you're right into this. And from here, like normal, we're just gonna go forward. So that whole section is just done with that one jump, pretty much. And I kind of fucked it. You can climb this though. Like I said, just spam grab and climb it. You don't really need that much speed for this. But there's another skip right here. So you kind of want to land up in the top upper half of that, but bounce here, and then hit at the bottom. So here it's pretty crucial. You want to hit this flat area first. If you hit the edge, it's gonna ragdoll. You're just gonna smack into it. So you want to hit this first, so that you can hit the incline fine. And then if you go here, you can jump straight into the booster and go. But if you go here, it's the same thing. You just go. It's a little safer. But you can just go to the left and then just climb over to the booster. So our goal is to get to that booster. So you can go here or here if you end up going to the side more. All right, try again. Hit here, brake a little bit to hit the boost. You're gonna come up and try and get on the booster. If you don't, that's fine.
What?
You can just come up here. And then
What?
just come here, hit the booster. And then this, you're just gonna hit this like normal, but then we're gonna do a pretty big skip here after this. So, hit it like this. Then once we're here, we're gonna hit the jump like normal into here, and then we want to keep our speed and go up to the corner and hold right, because we want to actually get over this ledge. We're gonna hit over this ledge, and then kind of bonk, and then hit this wood part over here. So normally you would go from this wood part to this, but this time we're just gonna skip everything, go over this wall, and get to that one. So hopefully that makes sense. I will show you. But it's kind of hard to keep your speed, but you want to keep your speed, hold right, kind of get up to here, and then once you're here, you can hold your speed, obviously. If you kind of mess up like that, just go into the corner here, like this, and then just come up. Keep your speed, and then do a little bonk like this. So you want to hit this corner to get into this wood. Once we're in this wood, just take this over here. You can actually go straight into the booster, but I'm not confident enough to do that, but you can. You can go straight in. And then here is the big skip. So we're going to do this like normal. Up into here. You want to keep your speed. I fucked it. Okay. So you want to hold your speed into here, not like I did last time. Come up, keep your speed, and then you're going to want to go up off the edge like that, and then land on the brown jump and up into here. So normally you would have to land on this. Normally you would have to land here, like this, and then do a thing over here, go through this, do all of this, and blah blah blah. So we just skipped all of that by just jumping over straight onto this and go. So the key points there are to keep a lot of speed, and then you just want to hit right at the corner and really hold right so that you go straight, so that you try and go to the brown jump. So yeah, keep your speed there. That's the big part. And then there is another skip here, which utilizes this, and we'll get to here. And I've actually never really done this one myself, but when we get to here, so we would jump from over there, climb up the pyramid, get to here. Now we actually want to top grab this, and this will launch us up over this into like a. So let's see if we can do it. So that was good. But we want to get up into that slit. So you want to hit here, and you kind of want to just do like a little bounce, and then top grab like that. And it took me the wrong way. You want to get up into here. That's the main goal. So let's try it. Kinda close. You can climb this if you have the speed and just climb over that. So I think you have to grab on the other side of this. Here. Yeah, on the other side. So grab it more on the far. Okay, like that. And then come up. And you want to get over this. That would be ideal. Okay, I'm gonna put the record and how he did it, the video clip in, and it we'll stop once he gets to the top part. I can't do it. It's too hard. It's too hard for me. But that's the idea. You want to top grab here, and it'll launch you up, and you'll see in his clip. I'll also link his channel. He's always posting records, correct? He's always posting records. So it's usually like every day or every other day he's beating his own records. Crazy. So here we are gonna go back to this area right here, because one of the spots that we can jump to, if you look over here. So before we hit here, we would go up and hit onto this booster and do whatever we were doing. Now we kind of want to, there's another one where we kind of want to hit here and go up in here in between, and then keep going, and then get to a ledge up here, and then we can climb and get back up to this top part, which we were trying to get. So before we were just gonna top grab here and then literally just go all the way up here straight, like the clip showed, and then they get a pick. We're gonna try and hit this, come through here, and there's, I also have not done this, so there's a possibility that I just cannot do it. It's always a possibility that Matt can't do it. You do want to kind of land higher up on the boosters, which you have enough space for that. Over here, up, keep going, and you want to actually get pretty high up from here. Okay, after further research, so I believe that you can, it is possible to get up, and then we want to get up into here, so go all the way up into here. It's possible, but it's pretty hard. So we're actually going to get back over here and so we're going to do the same skip to get to this pad, top into there, and do the one that I was trying to do before. But now I actually know how to do it. So let's get back, let's try this again. So you can actually also top grab like this, from what I saw in this video. You can just kind of bounce up, but it is kind of easier to just go for the corner.
Ah, so rumor has it that corporates spent all their money on fighting Ted's injury lawsuit. So they've thrown you a pizza party instead, which, according to your boss, is arguably better. But don't worry, a manager's position has opened up, and that comes with a pay raise.
If you get enough speed like that, it's good. If not, so we can just go back here and just try and get as much speed as you can. Again, climb this to here. And now from here, we want to get into here and launch up and over that wall. So I think we're supposed to go like that. So we're supposed to go here to have a lot of speed to get up and over that wall. There. Yeah, we could just jump up to it. But can I get up like this? Oh, I can. Okay, so you can actually get up like that. So you can go from here and get onto here, or do what I just did. But the main goal is to just, you could skip this and just go from that wood and get all the way up to here. So I believe that we have enough speed for here.
Why did they
Just
launch
get
me
to
so
the edge.
Oh, to be young and naive. They were never going to promote a lowly warehouse worker. That would require them to pay you more. But you refuse to be held down by the system, and if taking an unpaid internship will open up more opportunities to climb the corporate ladder, by gosh, you'll do it.
We're gonna hit this, so we're gonna go and get speed over here. So we're gonna jump, just go over here, land on this ledge, and go to the very end of the ledge, all the way over here. So here you just want to hold your speed, and then we're gonna drop down to here, and then kind of hit off this ledge and get over that. And you cannot climb this wall, I believe. So, you want to drop here, and get over. Just like that. Now that we're here, what we want to do is we're just gonna go up here, keep speed. We're gonna bounce off this wall and hold grab right after we bounce. And then it'll kind of hit us up, and we'll hit the, we'll grab onto that gold ledge on top. So right after you bounce, grab like this, and then swing your legs up, let go, and then we're up. Now we're gonna do a top grab here. There's a few different kind of skips we're gonna do here. I think there's 3 different variations of skip here. First one is you're just gonna top grab, and it's just gonna launch you up, and you're gonna hold to the right, and it'll put you up to up there. I did not top grab there. So you're going to top grab, hold to the right, and just hold grab as well, because you're going to hit an invisible wall. And then fall, grab so you don't ragdoll. And then you're just going to drop off this ledge onto here, and then we're on to the next section. So that's one of the skips. One of the slightly faster ones is you're going to launch off this straight into this and grab the edge. Grab the edge of the bridge. So like this. And this one's faster than the one we just did, so you're going to go on more on the right side, and yeah, you're going to hit the thing. This one's just figuring out, playing where it will launch you from where you are. I think also because I'm on, this is a valid skip to do, yeah. I think this skip is mainly for 60 FPS, 45 FPS, I'm getting way too much speed here, and it's just launching you straight into it. Whereas if you have 60 FPS, it's not going to be so fast. So you can actually grab it. But yeah, the idea is you just grab the edge, and then you just swing your legs up, and then you're on onto that
We
bridge.
need as
I
much
could
speed
show
as we can get,
another
bro.
video of someone doing it, but I don't want to switch my FPS.
No, what? Where is my grass?
Now the last one and the better one is we want to get up to a ledge up here. You can see this little ramp. We want to
It's
top
pretty
grab,
standard these
hit up
days to
here,
need 5
and then we're
years of
gonna jump.
unpaid internship experience to apply for an unpaid internship. So this was to be expected. Don't let it get you down.
So let's try and do this. I've actually never done this one, so we'll see. It's right there. So we want to hit this brick pillar here.
Pizza pie.
So I think
Pizza
what we should be doing is holding back a little bit because you kind of go too far forward. So hold back a bit. Yeah, I think you want to hold back. Like, hold back and left at the same time. But you just have to get the right jump. Just like that. Oh, yeah, just like that. And then from here, we're going to take this jump right here. Go over to the edge, bounce off of this, ride off onto this bounce pad, and that'll take us over to here, which is our next skill. And don't brake so hard because you're going to want to be up by this line for this next skill. So if you don't do all that, I don't. I usually just do the regular path. It just bounce up, come up to here like normal. This one, you want to be on the line-ish area. Hold forward, hit this boost pad, and then kind of figure out where you are in the air, like where you're aiming, because you're going to want to aim right before this bump. If you go straight into the bump, you ragdoll. If you go too low, you bounce over the pad. You want to hit it at the right point where you bounce up and also hit the bounce pad and hit the boost.
Okay.
And you can kind of do that around this line, you hold straight. I like to let go in midair a little bit to kind of aim where it goes, but it's kind of like this. So I let go a little bit there. It's just figuring out the aiming, and then it'll launch you up. You can climb this edge. I was going fast enough to not have to climb it, but if you have to get all four limbs onto this gray, and then you can climb to get up. But if you don't have all four, you're just gonna fall.
This is so hard to do.
You cannot climb the pink. And then from here, you just kind of go straight onto this, then come out back, and then just do it like normal. There. Here, now that we're here, we can just jump to the left as long as you have the speed. And then we're also just going to skip this one and jump to the left here. And then up here, we're going to do a top grab. So we're going to top grab this. You can also do this on 60 FPS, not just 45. It's just 45 will launch you farther. 60, you might have to grab the ledge and flip up. But you can still do it, and you can also do this one on 60, so we're just going to skip and come over to here. So this one we're going to kind of grab on the right, and then it's going to launch us up, and we're going to hold left. We're going to hold left and back a little bit to kind of get onto this platform up here. So top grab, hold left and back, and then we're going to get up here. If you land like this, you can actually just keep your speed and come over to the right and get up. You can climb this, and you're good. So if you hold your speed, you can just keep up. You can just keep going forward. As long as you're like near the top, and you'll have more speed. You can also jump to here, and I'm gonna show one where if you're on 60, yeah, you gotta be careful. This one's a bad one to miss. I mean, if you miss the grab, you can kind of get over to the other platform, but bad one to miss. If you have 60, you're not gonna be able to do it like this. You're gonna have to barely get up, and then once you're up, you're gonna have to come all the way to the edge. Like you need as much speed as you can get. Come all the way to the edge, and then go forward, and then grab onto that. I didn't have enough speed. So you should be able to grab that ledge, and then clean up and walk off. So let's try again. And
Screw the grind
45
whatever.
FPS, you'll have enough speed,
I
but
am not gonna be able
60,
to get
you'll
that
have to
thing.
do this. Grab the edge, swing up, and then just climb your way.
Your mom walks into your room with a letter. You got the
So
job.
once you have those two done, you can just come over here and hit this ledge. Don't worry, there's glass there. Doesn't look like it, but there's glass. So you hit that ledge, climb the glass to get over that, and then just carry your speed over to here, and then voila, we're here. We don't need to go up there. This is irrelevant. You can just come down to here. It's faster. So the first of these skips is here, you can just drop down to here, hit this pad right here, come all the way up to here, and then, yeah, you're just here, and you're going to do this area like normal, right? Obviously with more speed and do it properly, but yeah. This next one's a little bit harder. And there is an easier way to do this, but I'm going to show this one anyways, just to get this out there. And I've been practicing this, and it's been found there's an easier way to do it. But you're going to drop around like here, bounce, hold forward, and get onto this. And it's pretty difficult, for me at least. I still haven't really figured it out, but I like to bounce around the third section. You can kind of see lines on there if you look closely, and I like to bounce around like the third line-ish area. So you want to hold forward, hit here, and you really want to bounce near the end of the thing, like this, bounce. You can climb this, it's just a pain. It's a pain in the ass, but if you climb it, it should still work, but you also have to be on 45 FPS for this one. So if you're not using 45 FPS, you're not going to be able to do it. So if you're on 60 FPS, you're not going to be able to reach this. And even with 45, sometimes you will not reach it. So you have to hit it like on the edge of it as well. So you have to hit it on the edge. You don't want to land like on it, and then you'll get up. And if you hit the ledge on, if you hit the edge on this one, then you can also, it just launches you higher. I don't know why, but you can get onto the second pole like this. And if you do it right, you can actually keep your speed and get up. This is a big skip if you could do that. If you don't get a lot of power on this, like if you just land on it like normal, like this, you can just carry it over to that one. And if you mess up, you can just kind of go back, kind of retry, and then just see it's not high enough, but you can get to this one, and then carry your speed up to the first hump, and then you can just do this like normal. And go to the end. The other way I saw to do this is literally just to fall on it, I think. You just go like this. And you grab the edge here, not like that. You want to grab onto the edge first, and then hit the pad, because remember, if you hit on the edge, it does more power. So like that. Yeah. So this is just much safer just to do it like that. And then from here, it wasn't on the edge, so I only had enough speed to get to here. And then carry your speed up to here again, and then go down. So if you don't want to do that one, although you should, because it's a pretty big skip, if you don't want to do that one, then you can just do this one like normal. So you bounce up to this area, do the time section like normal, come over here and do this like normal. You can top grab this on 45 FPS. You can top grab this and get over to here instead of going around this. 60 FPS you cannot. Yes, if you top grab here, you should be able just to go like this and come all the way over to here. Again, only with on 45 FPS. There you go. 60 won't get nearly enough speed. So yeah, if not, they're just gonna do it like normal and come up here. And then there's a skip. We're just going to do the one we literally just did, just from a different angle. So you're gonna come up here around the corner. You're gonna see the pad right there. You're just gonna come off the edge, hit it, kind of hold right really bad, and hold forward, hold right and forward, and get onto here. Obviously, did not do it right. Off the edge. You don't want to hit it too fast because you want to have enough speed to just kind of stay on the right of it. And then again, yeah, hold your speed so that you can get up the first hill. And then go back like that. And that is pretty much all of the skips in the game. Everything else is pretty normal because we're just going to hit the... because there's really no way to skip the end section. So you kind of just do this. And then at the very last jump, we do, or right before the very last jump, we want to, you can save sometimes, so I'll show it. Okay, so when you get to here and you launch off, you actually just want to go to the right instead of going straight like normal. If you want to save a little bit of time, you could do that. So just go like this, over to the right, and obviously I didn't have enough speed, but you should be able to climb this wall. But if you're gonna climb it, it's obviously not gonna be fast enough. I think the way I should have done it there is held my speed out of the bend. So I held my speed around that blue corner and just keep going, and then you'll have enough speed to get to here. But then literally you just kind of go like this, and then you're on the final jump. Can we do the final jump? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, of course we could do the final jump, of course. And that's it. That's all the skips so far. All the major skips in the game. There's so many more, but those are like the main ones that you need to do, or should know. And yeah. So that is all. That is all. Depending on if any more skips come out, maybe another video, but that's all for this one. Yeah, dude, a lot of skips, and there's gonna be more. I swear tomorrow there's gonna be more skips. I still can't do all of them. Still can't do them.
first day as an unpaid intern. What an honor. This training is absolutely essential. Daryl needs his coffee to be piping hot.
How do you...
Focus up. You're going to be the best coffee runner this company has ever seen.
And the only one.
Some would be discouraged knowing they only got the job because their obsession with rollerblades makes them the ideal candidate for grabbing coffee. But you're a little discouraged as well.
But you're a little bit discouraged as well. But that's what makes me their only candidate. That's like me wanna be just like me. Play someplace. Like something for cheap. They don't just like me. You can never be. But you can never be.
Dan likes his coffee as strong as his investment portfolio. And if you want to be on Dan's good side, you better figure this out. Coffee is part of the daily grind, and grind is your middle name. Congratulations, you've finished training. Now the real work begins. Your boss Bill has an office on the first floor and seems like a really nice guy. Great taste in coffee too. Hopefully you can really impress him with your grind set.
we're going straight. We're going straight for floor 4. Ah, that's not enough speed, bro.
At the all-hands meeting, your boss Bill announces that you've been chosen for the in-house interview, which, according to him, is just a bunch of softball questions since it's really more of a formality than anything. You show up to the interview looking your best. Bring on the softball questions. Question 1. What's your biggest weakness? Question 2. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Question 3. Why do you want to work here? The podcast you've been listening to tells you that never breaking eye contact establishes dominance. You're so distracted by the need to blink that you forget to answer the question.
I can't take the call. I'm in a meeting. Stupid little Nick. I can't climb the CEO, so I'm not gonna do that. But don't get me wrong, I would love to. Like I said, we just can't. At least we did that skip straight to floor 4. So not. We did the skip. I'm in a meeting. Not really. I'm in an interview, but whatever. I mean, an interview is technically an interview.
Last question. Calculate the IBNR estimate for the last fiscal year using a credibility-weighted combination of the Steiner, Bullman, and chain ladder methods given a selected credibility factor of 0.6. The last intern had a PhD in math, so the company naturally expects the same from all future interns.
What? No. Okay. No.
You did it. The job is yours. And as you watch the other interns get fired one by one, you can start to taste the prestige of being a junior financial analyst. You're ready to kick ass and make money. And you're all out of money. Unfortunately, being a junior financial analyst means you're just another cog in the corporate machine. No one is going to notice you if you don't make yourself stand out. Being a cog means doing a lot of the same thing over and over again. But the company wine mixer is coming up, and if you can make a good impression, it'll go a long way.
I swear to God, this game has beef with me. This game legit has beef with me. It legit has beef with me.
Oh, the company wine mixer. A chance to meet middle management. Impress them with your firmest handshake and laugh together at the financially illiterate.
No.
Dinner.
I know.
After spinning your wheels for a year, you finally get invited to the company mixer. Rubbing shoulders with middle management has you inspired. You want to be one of them. What does a middle manager even do? Well, nobody knows. But they get paid more than you, and that's a good enough reason. You've been putting in tons of extra hours. You're doing the work of 2 employees. No one notices. But you brought a VP some coffee, and he liked that. You land a dinner with one of the executives. He likes you. Not because you do good work, but because he's also bald. Middle management feels a little closer. You land the perfect handshake in the hallway. It echoes across the floor. It's the talk of the office for a week. This is the kind of thing that gets you promoted. Finally, the company opens up a single middle management position. All you have to do is beat the rest of the applicants and the job is yours. The bumpers are a metaphor for the other applicants.
Oh. No, no.
They say you didn't have the right experience, but you both know it was because you blundered the handshake, both in firmness and in impact quality. You start a rigorous handshake training routine. Next time, you'll be ready.
Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. I gotta eat dinner. Again. I need to lock the hell in. Come on, I need to be the company wine mixer. That's close. 21 time. Oh, that must have hurt. Trying to keep myself from getting knocked out every time. Mommy, why is his face all red? Kaboom! I'm flying, bro. You're flying. I'm flying, Dad. I'm flying. Yeah, no, you're not, son. You're down. Daddy, look, I'm dying. Why is everyone's face so red? 'Cause it's young, dog. Do I want the grind set? I don't actually want this grind set. I'm just gonna go. That was me. Come at me, bro. Take your shut up, mutton shot. This is so hard, I want it. Ooh. Why did I get so much speed from that? Why did I get much speed from that? That shade on your that you can't even have a good time. Why is everybody so serious? It's so damn mysterious. That shade on your sometimes I can't even have a good time. Everybody so serious. It's so damn mysterious. Got shades on your eyes and you look so fly that you can't even have a good time. Everybody is so mysterious. It's so damn mysterious. Got shades on your eyes and you feel so high that you can't even have a good time. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so damn mysterious. Lips are blind and can't even have a good time. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so damn mysterious. Don't say no, 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 yes. Yes, no, 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 no. Yes, I gotta knock the hell out. Knock the hell out. Gotta knock the hell out. Can't even have a good time. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so damn mysterious. Shades on the eye and feel so high that you can't even have a good time. And you feel so high that you can't even have a good time. Everybody's so serious. It's so damn mysterious. Can't even have a good time. Why is everybody so serious? Like it's so damn mysterious. It's so stupid. Why did I do? I don't even know. Oh my, bruh.
Months pass. You've done nothing but train grip strength. You could humble a gorilla with your handshake. It's time for another shot at middle management.
I was not about to do that and fail. Yeah, I'm good on pro gamers only. I'm good on that one. I'm gonna take this slow because I did just fall last time I got here. And now I'm gonna do it again. What the?
They ask you what color would you be if you were a crayon. And like an absolute idiot, you tell them blue instead of red. Everyone knows that blue crayons make for terrible middle managers.
I didn't know that. Damn, I'm stupid as hell, boy. Stupid as hell. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid as hell. Oh! What the hell was that? Well, hell no. What the hell was that? I ain't never seen no speedruns like it. New speedrun strats. Look into my eyes. I can't get up. Bro. I can't get up, bro. Bro. I don't even. Ugh. Disturbing the beast. Look into my eyes. Disturbing the beast. Look into my eyes. I'm gonna do this. Whee! I'm not gonna hold on. He's disturbing the beast. Look into my eyes. I keep going too fast. I was not about to redo all that. Ah. And it's another chance. Then I better not fail it again. I am not a pro gamer. I am not gonna take that bath. Just because I knew I will be a miserable. Why did that help me? Why did that help me? Why did that help me? Okay. Okay, I need to figure out where I'm supposed to go now. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Please tell me my progress is still saved. Okay.
I've collected a list of every banned stimulant, which all have very different side effects. And over the next week, I'll be trying one of these every single day to see which of them should be banned and which of them should not be banned. And as the week progresses, the intensity of these stimulants does as well. But before we get started, I gotta put away my current addiction so there's room to find a new one. Sorry, old friend. It's time to say goodbye. Okay, let's start with level 1. Theobromine, found in cocoa powder.
It is banned for animal consumption in racing sports. Things like horse racing, greyhound racing, you can't give it to your animal, and because I am an animal, deep down, it's banned for me today. Theobromine is banned in high dose levels, so I'm going to have to literally use this entire bag of cocoa powder.
Which is equivalent to about 520 milligrams of caffeine.
This is either gonna taste amazing, or it's gonna taste terrible. Dude, I don't think I can drink all that. That's gross.
That is awful.